Buongiorno, welcome to LaugherZoom with Rosaria, laughter yoga teacher and happiness change catalyst. And yes, I have to figure out how can I get the, here. How can I get the sound off? Perfect, managed. So today, for a change, I sent my Zoom invitation with the meeting ID and the passcode. So people can join even without registering. So I don't know who will show up. Maybe nobody, maybe somebody, I don't know. So there's a bit of thrilling of, will anyone come and laugh with me today? If you're watching on YouTube, you can still join us, but then you do need to sign up. And I realized I didn't put the notes here because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it from Zoom to add the notes. So I'm still figuring this out, but if you go to wownow.eu/LaugherZoom, then you can register and get the details to join us directly on Zoom so we can see each other. And if you go in any of my previous video of the 40 days laughter yoga challenge, then you can also see it. So let's see. I'm trying to figure various things while we wait a few seconds if somebody still join us. Let's see if I go, oh, look, if I go on YouTube here, you can see that I'm live. Okay, so I'm now gonna have it on one computer, on the other one. Ta-da! So I can see myself 3 times. Yay! So that's when nobody joins you, that's one way that you can do. You can just activate all your mirror neurons. So like this one, I'm going to make a picture of this. Oh my God. But there is such a delay between the 2 videos. What? And I'm in the camera only in one of them. That is so weird. So very weird. So I already made a picture in Zoom, but I'm only seeing it now in YouTube. There is like really crazy delay. Okay. So it's 2 minutes after 9. Let's say I have completed the 30 days challenge on Monday. So I'm no longer laughing live every single day, but I will keep doing my Wednesday LaugherZoom from Zoom, streaming to YouTube, so you can still follow me in this format. And what I've started doing as of Monday is to just laugh on my own directly in the morning as soon as I wake up. So as soon as I wake up, my new routine is, and maybe I should first say to you, who am I guess, of course. Okay, so Rosaria, happiness change catalyst, laughter yoga teacher. I received my certification in August, so it's very recent, and that's why then I did the 40 days challenge, because the founder of Laughter Yoga, Dr. Octavia, invites all the new leaders and all the new teachers to do the 40 days challenge. So the leaders are requested to ask 10 minutes per day, and the teacher 20 minutes per day for 40 days to really build the habit. I started doing it going live so that I could see me, mirror neurons, though I never did this kind of stereo watching. It was more just this really type of mirror effect, because that stimulates the mirror neurons. And when you laugh together with other people, that's why it becomes so quickly infectious, because my smile, my laughter is infectious for the other, and vice versa. And that's also the what's behind this amazing intuition of laughter yoga. What is laughter yoga? Laughter yoga is a practice and a discipline based on the intuition that we can laugh as a choice. So we don't need to wait for reasons to laugh or to hear a joke, so to have the intellectual stimulation, but we can laugh without reason, unconditionally, whenever we want, just by laughing, as a simple physical exercise, because basically laughter is a form of exhalation. So we inhale, and when we exhale, we laugh. And the scientific behind this is that our brain cannot differentiate between a real laughter that we do with friends or when we watch a comedy, and a laughter that we do because we just go like for our brain and our body is exactly the same laughter. We move the same muscle, we do the same physical exercise, and in fact we can reap even more healthy benefit, because when we laugh as a physical exercise, we do it for 10 to 20 minutes consecutively, which is the time that you need in order to get the joy cocktail release and to have all sorts of effects on your body. While when we watch a comedy or we hear a joke, sometimes we just laugh for a few seconds consecutively. So when I discovered this practice just in April this year, and actually a bit more also earlier, but like in April, it really became, like for me, became a daily practice. I was immediately hooked. It was as if somebody had given me permission to just laugh, what I always want to do and what is really kind of my inner nature, but something that wisdom, like, oh, really, am I like allowed to laugh, or like, oh, I should not laugh, blah, blah, blah. You know, the things that you suppress. So now it's like, oh, if I read it, I can just laugh whenever I want. And I can actually encourage other people to do the same. For me, it was like really revolutionary. So I started the routine really daily, and it has made a difference. Did I not have down days? Absolutely not. I still had down days. In fact, last week, actually, I had a very bad weekend, Saturday and Sunday, but the down moments last less, and I can still get through the challenges and the disappointments with the laughter. I mean, acknowledging the reason behind it and then moving on. So I was saying to you that the routine that I started as of this Monday is that I wake up in the morning and I do the heart coherence live with Lara Lucaccioni, that does it in Italian every day on her Facebook channel, Monday to Friday. Then I do one of the breathing exercises, because there are 5 breathing exercises that we use in laughter yoga, but I am lazy, been using only the humming forever, basically. So I've started to really do one of the other 5 each and every day. And then I put myself in front of the mirror, and I have one mirror on my side, and I have a much bigger mirror on the wardrobe on my husband's side. So I just started to stand and do my laughing exercises in the 2 mirrors. And it's really fantastic, because it adds this kind of stereo mirror mode where you see yourself 2 or 3 times, and yes, you look incredibly silly, but that adds up to the joy. And it's like, so I start my day, yeah, laughing, and it's really, it changes the attitude through the day. Now, enough blah 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 blah, let's get laughing. So it's a practice, as we said. So we start, there is an entire built number of steps that we do in order to get on with the practice. The first step that we do is we simply clap our hands. And still no participant. No, I'm still alone, come and join me. So we clap our hands. Why do we clap our hands? We clap our hands because by clapping our hands palm to palm, we are stimulating pressure points that also are used during the acupuncture, which open up our meridians and stimulate our blood circulation. We then add the rhythm, which goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. But you see, it's like you just have to find a reason. Yeah, you can make reason to laugh. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we do the sound. And the amazing thing is that because I see those videos on YouTube with a delay, it looks like a different me. So it's kind of like, it makes me think of my friend Mario Line, which has started this group, Be Your Best Friend. And I'm like, yeah, kind of, I'm being my best friend. I can see 3 of me. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. The reason why we do this one, and we do it with a very aspirated H, ho, ho, ha, 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 is because, again, we are clapping our hands, but mostly we are activating our diaphragm, which is the muscle under our lungs, the muscle with which we used to breathe when we were a baby. And if you look at a baby, you can still see like they really breathe from their stomach. In that way, the diaphragm pushes up the lungs, and therefore we expel much more carbon dioxide, and we get much more oxygen in. With age, we lose this capability. We start not using it anymore. And that's the great thing of laughter yoga. By doing laughter yoga, we reactivate that part. So, ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ho, ho. Molto bene, yeah! Very well, yeah! This is an intermezzo we use a lot in the laughter yoga practices. Why? Because once again, we clap our hands. So by doing that, the clapping, what also clapping does, it reactivates, it awakens our inner child, and it reactivates our playfulness. And when we do this gesture, like celebration gesture, from the studies also of the power poses of Amikadi, we know that whenever we, the position that we take with our body, they also send a signal to our brain. So when we are in a celebration pose, we are saying to our body that everything is okay, that we have reason to celebrate. So even though on that specific day, we might not have them, we still send a positive message, which then is going to change our attitude, which then will change our behavior and will change our action, eventually turning it into a way that then will make us have reason to celebrate. And that is why this practice is so powerful. And once you have done all of those warm-up exercises, we can go on and laugh. And I can see I'm completely neuro, so I don't know where my hair are going. La, la, la. So we start laughing. How do we start laughing? We breathe in. And when we breathe out, we laugh. So simple is that. And we can start with a shy gradient laughter. I can tell you, like, this morning I'm laughing because this triple screen, it's really like, but it's working. It makes me laugh even more. So the other thing we can do is we breathe in, we hold, and then we laugh. And when we breathe in, it's great if we can lift up our chin, because that opens up even more our aerial ways. Like some things in English I really can't pronounce. Ready, steady, go! And then we do a typical laughter. It was because like you can bring laughter into each and every of your daily activities. So one of the daily activities in which it was very quickly brought into India by the tailors is the 1 meter laughter. So we go like, and there might be a yawn, that's okay, it means your body's relaxing. Eh. Another one for whoever is at his first time, that I think, and this for me, it works very well. It's like you just pretend your phone is ringing, you grab your phone, you listen to whatever the person is saying, like with kind of disbelief, And then it's what is they're telling you is the most incredible and most funny story ever. So you just laugh. Okay, so it rings. You go like, hey, oh, and you see who's calling you. It's a really long time. You don't hear from them. Hey, hey, hey. We do it again. Sometimes I also modify the laughter as I do, but this version I like. We grab the phone, we see, and we grab the phone, we go, hey, we see who is calling. We're very happy because we haven't heard from them for a long time. We say, hey, like maybe this is maybe already the Napolitan way, which you would say, hey, if we didn't speak for a long time. Then we hear the story with disbelief, and then we laugh. I go, hey, hey, hey. And this is like a bit more theatrical way. And if instead you really want to laugh and you don't want to do like you can also just grab the phone, pretend you're having a conversation, and then start laughing because they're telling you the most amazing story. Molto bene, yeah! Molto bene, yeah! And then it can happen that we feel some living conviction, like we feel like, oh yeah, you know, nice, Rosie, that you laugh, but nah, I really like that. I don't feel like laughing. I feel like there are so many how do you call them, confining conviction, like rules or even shameful feelings that are blocking me from laughing. Then what do? We do the freedom laughter. So we imagine all of those things that are blocking us, all those chains. We imagine them as a chain that are blocking us from actually freeing up our laughter. So we go and then we imagine breaking those chains, and finally we can laugh. And what you see is that a lot of time we charge up the laughter with 3 A. So that's a bit also the kind of routine, the building up in most of the exercises. So ready, imagine all your chain and free yourself up from them. A. Molto bene, yeah! One more laugh that I want to do with you. It's because if you're here, if you're looking this video, I hope you find some inspiration, and I hope you maybe found like a muscle that resonates with you. What's the story of the muscle? The muscles are, and what is the muscle laughter? Muscles are like those lovely seafood, or well, seafood, sea animal, that's not the right word. Anyway, you know what muscles are, but they are in their shelf. They are in the shelf because, oh, I see the focus is not correct. Yeah. They are in their shell because their shell is protecting them. So they are looking around to see if they can trust the environment. So we imagine them opening their shell little by little, going, scanning the surrounding to see if they can trust it. And when they finally see other muscles like them that they can trust, they open up and laugh. Ready? Go. Molto bene, yeah! Molto bene, yeah! We have done a good 10 to 15 minutes of full laughter, because even in the beginning with also with the chat we still smiled and laughed. So I would say it's time for our final laughter. And then we always close all of the laughter yoga session with a breathing exercise. So first of all, the final laughter that I always do, but now it's really an habit and a constitute, it's the well done laughter, because you have been laughing with me, which means you have been facing some of your worries, or like getting out of your comfort zone. And you have taken time for yourself, for your self-care, because laughter is good for our mood, laughter is good for our health. And similarly for me, I have been showing up here and laughing on my own or with the 3 different Rosarias. So what I do now, every time I do something, yeah, that it's also for me out of my comfort zone, that I just take the time for myself. I give myself the well done laughter. How does the well done laughter goes? It goes like this. Molto bene, yeah! And finally, so we close off the session, laughter yoga, with silence, and we do that with the humming. So what we do to recenter, because like with laughter yoga, we have taken out a lot of energy, they're activated a lot. So we also want to recenter and to ground all of this energy. So we do that with a breathing exercise that is called the humming. Again, there are 5 plus yoga nidra that we can use. Also today I will use with you the humming, and as of next week, I promise with you as well, I will use another one. How do we do the humming? We breathe in, and when we breathe out, we just go hum for as long as it needs to take out all of the carbon dioxide from our lungs. And we do it on our own timing, and we repeat it about 3 times. Ready, go! And for today, that's all. Do come and join me live next Wednesday directly on Zoom with me, so I can also see you and we can really laugh together. And I say, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, keep smiling and start laughing. Bye.